Do you ever get overwhelmed around New Year's resolutions time, or you feel guilty because past resolutions haven't gone that well for you? Or you're just concerned that you can't really think of anything that you want to do better with? Today, I have 10 resolutions that you can try, all small things that are ideas to kind of get your mind rolling as you start to brainstorm the better you. Hello, Dale Majors here, and welcome to another video. I'm excited to talk about resolutions today. If you're new to the channel, then I want you to remember that if you want more of what you want in life, then set a target and take action towards it. The first thing you can do is to subscribe and ring the notification bell, and you'll be on your way. Also, one thing to remember as you're creating new resolutions is that you only have so much willpower. And one of the ways that most people fail is they try to do too much at once. And if you like what you see in the video, I've actually created a free 5-day course, Masterclass, on creating new resolutions that I'll link to in the description. So let's get started. The first resolution is to write in your journal. 5 years ago, my wife sat in a lesson where the lady that was speaking had been writing in her journal for over 10 years, and her mother had been writing for over 30 years. So she gave everyone a challenge. Write in your journal every single day. Start the journal entry by day 1 and then just write. And my wife and I are both over 5 years. If your life's important, which it is, it's important enough to write about. Writing in your journal is a success habit that so many successful people have, and that it'd be a great addition to your repertoire. Idea 2 is to start getting to bed earlier. Create a nighttime routine. If you get to bed earlier, you're much more likely to wake up earlier. And I've identified waking up early as a keystone habit for me. Charles Duhigg, in his book, The Power of Habits, talks about how there are certain habits that will help create an environment for a lot of other healthier habits to exist in your life. When you wake up earlier, it just seems like better things happen to you. It's the same thing with exercise. When you exercise every day, it just seems like your life goes better. So getting to bed earlier can be a great new habit for you to adopt in the new year. Idea 3 is to begin studying a language. About 5 years ago, I started using Duolingo to study French. And it's amazing how far my French has come in 5 years, and the investment has only been 3 to 5 minutes a day. Idea 4 is practice an instrument. We have a piano in our house, and the resolution I made wasn't to spend 30 minutes a day practicing, and it wasn't even to spend 10 minutes a day practicing, but it was to sit down at the piano for a couple minutes every day and play something. And for the first 30 minutes, the only time that I was spending was watching YouTube videos on how to read notes. But after a few months, I was playing songs and I was learning. I had learned how to play the basics of the piano. So just even a simple habit of sitting down in front of the piano every day can help you develop a new skill. Idea 5 is to read something uplifting every single day. I made a resolution for myself 5 years ago that I would read the scriptures, spiritual text, every single day. And just that tiny resolution has been really helpful. Idea 6 is to learn something new. I actually signed up for Masterclass, and this one I haven't done consistently with, but they have amazing experts that are teaching you something, and you can use YouTube for the same thing. But go out and about, set a theme each week, and try to learn about something, anything new every single day. Idea 7 is to create a small fitness routine. And I'm not saying a big fitness routine, go to the gym for an hour, because I tried that for so long. And you may already successfully be doing that. But for me, while I always wanted, not enough apparently, I always wanted to be the guy that went to the gym every day, I just didn't care enough about it, and my current priorities didn't really align with that. But I did want to stay fit. So one thing that I started doing was 25 push-ups and 50 sit-ups every single day. And that small change alone started to progress into doing other exercises. And now I do a certain amount of exercise every single day. Idea number 8 is to limit your time surfing. I don't know about you, but it seems like it's very easy for me to start surfing the internet later in the evening. I'm out of willpower, I'm done, I just want to veg, but I find that time very unproductive. My morning time is so much more productive, so I've started to switch the way that I think about it, in that, at nighttime, I just need to put myself to sleep, and I limit the amount of surfing I do online. Consider how you can limit your surfing, whether it's during the day, at work, in the evening, but that could be something that could really help you be more productive. Tip 9 is to create internet free times or technology free times. Whether that's saying I put my phone to bed from 6:30 in the evening until 9:30 in the evening while I hang out with my kids, or whatever, or I don't use the phone on weekends. But identify times to block out where you can be more productive by just limiting your distractions of technology and the internet. Idea 10 is to schedule your distractions. I love Facebook. I think it's a lot of fun, but it can be distracting for me. I also think LinkedIn and all things social are fun, but they can be distracting. So one thing I started doing about 2 months ago was putting a time slot on my calendar when that's the time when I can guilt-free check my LinkedIn and my email and my E-Trade and all these other things so I can be distracted. But during the other times when I'm just feeling bored or you have some of that FOMO, fear of missing out feeling, I'm not jumping into social media to satisfy that urge. I stick to my tasks and I stay with it. It can be a good productivity habit. All right, and this is the bonus tip. I think the most important thing and the coolest thing you could do to change things up is to add a weekly planning routine. One of the most valuable times in my week is Friday afternoon when I set time aside to just stop doing anything. I don't do any work, and I just think about what are my priorities? What do I want to get done this week? What fun things do I want to do? How can I make sure to prioritize the different roles in my life? When am I going to spend time with my family? When am I going to spend time on my personal fitness? When am I going to go on a long jog? And I have that time cut out to plan out my next week and to make sure that I'm successful. So if you want more tips on creating New Year's resolutions and just new resolutions, it doesn't have to be during the new year. I created a 5-day series on this, and you can check it out in the description box. So that's all I've got for you today. It's been great to be with you. If you're new to the channel and haven't yet subscribed, then subscribe and click the bell. And I release videos 5 days a week that are all geared to make you better at taking action and getting what you want. So thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.